Some people in your life don't secretly love you. They secretly hate you. And the most dangerous part is, they hide it behind smiles, behind jokes, behind fake support. You talk to them every day. You trust them. You laugh with them. But deep down, they feel uncomfortable seeing you grow. They don't clap when you win. They don't celebrate when you succeed. And they definitely don't want you to become stronger than them. Because hidden hate doesn't look like hate. It looks like politeness. It looks like normal behavior. It looks like friendship. Most people believe hate is obvious. They think enemies shout, insult, or attack. But real psychological enemies don't do that. They observe. They pretend. They wait. They blend in so well, you never question them. Your brain assumes safety because there is no direct threat. But psychology shows something disturbing. The people closest to you often feel the strongest hidden resentment, not because you hurt them, but because you remind them of what they are not. Your discipline exposes their laziness. Your growth exposes their stagnation. And their ego cannot tolerate that. So instead of improving themselves, they silently hope you stop. They hope you slow down. They hope you fail. Not openly, secretly. And your brain misses the signs because you trust familiarity. But once you see these signs, you can never unsee them, and this video will show you exactly what to look for. Psychologists call this hidden resentment. And once you understand it, you'll see why some people around you behave strangely when you improve your life. Your relationships, your confidence, your success, all of it is affected by this one psychological reality. Not everyone wants you to win. This is hard to accept because your brain wants social safety. Humans evolved to belong to groups. Your survival once depended on acceptance. Rejection meant danger. So your brain developed a bias. It assumes people around you are safe, even when they're not. Even when subtle signs exist, your brain ignores red flags to protect your emotional stability. Because accepting hidden hate is uncomfortable. It creates uncertainty. And the brain hates uncertainty. So it lies to you. It tells you, they're just tired. They didn't mean it. You're overthinking. But deep down, you feel something is off. You feel the shift in energy. You feel the subtle distance. But you suppress it. Because the truth is painful. Here's why hidden hate exists. Humans constantly compare themselves to others. This process happens automatically, without conscious awareness. Every time someone sees you improve, their brain evaluates their own position. If they feel behind, their ego feels threatened. This creates internal discomfort. Psychologists call this ego threat, and the ego has one primary job: protect identity. When your growth challenges their identity, they have two choices: improve themselves or resent you. Most people choose resentment, because improvement requires effort. Resentment requires nothing. So instead of growing, they emotionally withdraw. They become passive-aggressive. They subtly disconnect, not because of you, but because of what you represent. You represent change, and change threatens comfort. But here's where it gets even worse. Most people who secretly hate you will never show obvious signs, because they want access to you. They want information. They want proximity. Hidden enemies don't leave your life. They stay. They watch. They pretend. And that's what makes them dangerous. Here's the painful truth. People don't secretly hate you because of your weaknesses. They secretly hate you because of your strengths. Your confidence triggers their insecurity. Your discipline triggers their laziness. Your independence triggers their lack of control. Psychology shows that people feel more threatened by those close to them succeeding than strangers succeeding. Because strangers don't affect their identity. But you do. You exist in their comparison circle. Your success becomes their psychological mirror. And mirrors don't lie. They reflect reality. And reality hurts insecure egos. But here's the part nobody wants to admit. Your brain already knows who secretly resents you. You felt it. The fake smile. The forced support. The subtle negativity. You noticed it, but you ignored it. Because accepting it means accepting discomfort. And the brain avoids discomfort at all costs. One of the biggest signs someone secretly hates you is their reaction to your success. Watch their face. Watch their energy. People who genuinely support you feel excited. Their reaction is automatic, natural, but hidden resentment creates hesitation. Their smile appears delayed, forced, artificial, because their conscious mind is pretending, but their subconscious mind is resisting. This creates emotional conflict, and conflict leaks through behavior. Another sign is subtle discouragement. They don't directly attack your goals. They slowly weaken them. They say things like, "That's risky. Are you sure? Maybe later." This sounds like concern, but it's actually protection of their own comfort, because your growth reminds them of their lack of action. Your movement highlights their stagnation, so they try to slow you down. Not consciously, subconsciously. Another sign is emotional distance when you improve. When you were average, they felt comfortable. When you start evolving, they feel distant, colder, less engaged, because your new identity no longer matches their expectations. And their brain struggles to adjust, so instead of evolving with you, they disconnect from you. This protects their ego. Another powerful sign is passive aggression. Small negative comments, hidden inside jokes, subtle disrespect. These are emotional release mechanisms. Their brain releases resentment safely, without direct confrontation, because direct confrontation risks exposure, and hidden resentment survives in secrecy. Their goal is simple: stay close, hide truth, protect ego. Here's the truth you've been avoiding. Not everyone clapping for you is happy for you. Some people clap to maintain their disguise. If that made you uncomfortable, good, because awareness is the first step to psychological freedom. If you want to break this cycle, start with this simple mental shift. Stop seeking validation from everyone. Not everyone deserves access to your inner world. Not everyone deserves your trust. Psychological strength begins with observation. Watch behavior, not words. Words can lie. Behavior cannot stop explaining your goals to people who show subtle negativity. Stop sharing your vision with people who lack their own. Move in silence. Protect your energy. Protect your focus. Most importantly, stop taking hidden resentment personally. Their resentment is not proof of your weakness. It's proof of your growth. People only resent those who move forward. Nobody resents those who stay stuck. So if you notice hidden hate, don't confront it emotionally. Don't seek revenge. Don't seek approval. Simply continue improving. Because the ultimate psychological power is becoming untouchable through self-growth. And the moment you stop needing their approval is the moment they lose power over you.